lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Bulkman. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, and not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore, that they had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Passes it to Robertson. Here is Bulkman to the middle. 5 to shoot.
Side, kick it out.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They set the screen over to the left wing. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Leading by 9. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
53.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back.
At the line for your home team, number 23.
And he makes the first.
Charge of their own narrative. They have content and they know how valuable that is.
Robertson finds Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 10, Jordan, number 10.
Being at a decent 44% clip here. The pass to McCullough from downtown. Hits it from three-point range. McCullough's got 22 points.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
This is a lethal combination of size and skill. Dwight Howard doing work.
And it's sent back by Howard. Down low. Stolen away. Fast break. Here we go. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Robertson. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Number 45, number 1.
Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Defended by Robertson. Here's McCullough. Lets it go from deep. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Robertson. Traps in the tray.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
On the wing, Robertson. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On Monday, then on Thursday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now, here is Young. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Launches it. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
It's rebounded by Robertson.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Off target from outside.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
From the arc, it's good from long range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different...
The previous play is under review.
Determined.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one. That one is no good. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Howard in the post. McCullough on him, and he comes up with the deuce. Howard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job. That outside shot is simply not there.
That three off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Spins. It's rebounded by Robertson.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
They get it again. No good from Howard. Being around 40% from the floor here. Here's Chen, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Young for 3. Again, Young missing. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Here is Balkman, defended by Lin, and he gets it to go.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Pass to McCullough. It's on target from the high post.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bank shot, no good. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Young outside. Screen by Howard. Young in the corner. From deep. Basket good.
You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
It goes.